Buongiorno, my loves. I am here with my fabulous co-leader, Dean Bean.
Hello.
We are here in the beautiful Villa Borghese in front of this really cool old structure. I'm not sure what it is. I always think it's a children's theater whenever I come by here. I don't know.
Me too.
Every time I come by, I wonder what's going on in there. What's
Yes.
happening? So, today, we're going to talk about what?
Satisfaction.
Nope.
Integrity.
That's
sorry.
right. We're going to talk about integrity, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, there is a fascinating, really cool neuroscience fact that we know about this now, which is that the human brain has the capacity to have 900 words washing around up in it every single minute. Every minute we have 900 words washing around up in ourselves. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Now the average person has the capacity to speak about 150 words per minute. So if we have 900 words in our brain and can
Yes, sir.
only speak 150 words per minute, how many words are left over?
800.
No, there's 800 minus 50.
800 minus 50. 750.
Beautiful, good job.
Thank you.
So we have 750 poor little words every single minute that are running around lost up in our head, unexpressed. So there's a really cool concept that actually comes from the Anlo-Ui culture of having more senses than our five senses. So what are our basic five senses?
So, one is taste, one is smell, one is sight, one is ears, one is
Hearing.
hearing, and one is touch.
That's right, exactly. So the Anlo-Ui culture actually has as one of their additional senses the sense of speaking. They think of speaking when we actually speak out loud as a sense. Why is that? Because speaking is actually the sense that helps us sense what's going on inside. It helps us to access what we have going on inside of ourselves
Which is pretty cool.
and understand it, which is really cool, isn't it?
Yes.
This is why we love things like the French Salon back in the day, when people would get together and just talk about cool, interesting concepts, because it would help us to understand better what is going on inside of us and then create and build new stuff. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So what's really important if we're trying to figure out what's going on inside of us?
Well, we need to talk to listen to ourselves.
Yeah, so this is what's really important. We actually have to develop this skill set of connecting up the words that we say with the feelings and stuff that's going on inside of us. How can we build this skill set of I'm gonna choose roughly the most correct-ish 150 words every minute as I'm speaking?
Wow.
It's a skill that we actually build inside of ourselves. Dean is currently building this skill set, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
This skill set is called integrity. Integrity with our words, especially. So there are kind of a couple of different types of integrity. However, integrity with our words is where our words are actually, the 150 words that we choose each minute are actually expressing effectively the things that are going on inside of us. So it's actually a muscle that we can build of choosing those correct 150 words, right?
Yes, sir.
So when do you get into the most trouble with us?
When I'm lying.
Yes. So Dean gets spanked and sent to bed with no dinner, right? When he lies. Why is this? Because this is a place where Dean is not choosing the words that match up with the stuff that he's wanting to say on the inside. When he's choosing kind of like the wrong words or the ineffective words out of those 900 words, right?
Yes.
So I want Dean to understand the feeling that comes along with speaking the words that actually effectively express what's going on inside.
Yes, sir. Which is pretty cool. And when you're lying, can I say something?
Yeah,
Lisa?
of course.
So when you're lying to yourself. And so like that is a very bad thing to do, and you're lying to God.
So we don't want that habit to be inside of Dean. We want Dean to have the habit of feeling in his integrity. So what happens if we don't have somebody who teaches us this very well when we're young? Do we hate that person forever and ever and ever?
No.
That doesn't really help very much. I mean, we can if we want to. It just kind of gets us a little bit stuck, yeah?
Yes.
What do we do?
We help ourselves, and we go talk to other people.
We find those people in our lives that help us with expressing what's going on inside of us. I had this experience these last 2 weeks very much. The last 2 weeks I was really tired and kind of worn out, and I could feel on the inside of myself that somehow I wasn't in my integrity. I didn't know what it was. And so what did I do? Well, I journaled a lot. I talked a lot with the people that I know and love around me to kind of try to help myself pick out the right words of those 900 words. I tried on a couple of different things to see if maybe that was it. And after a while, I realized after working at it and sensing with my words what was going on the inside, I realized that I was overextending myself. So I was getting a lot of friend requests from Facebook, and on Friday I got 71 friend requests alone.
Wow.
And I realized that was where I was overextending myself. I didn't have enough capacity for all of that. And I also realized that I wasn't spending enough time with this guy right here. Very specifically, I was living out of my integrity because I wasn't spending enough time with you.
Thank you.
So what do? Well, of course, I go and I do differently. I work to live in my integrity. But I can't figure that out if I can't use my words to express and sense what's going on inside of myself, if I don't have those amazing people around me to help me figure out what those words are trying to say. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So this week we'll be talking a little bit more about this idea of integrity and expressing ourselves and how we figure that out. And I guess for today, maybe the question is, what does integrity feel like to you? How does that feel on the inside of you? Yeah? We'll think about that today too.
Yes, sir.
All right. Much love to you all. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.